Hello, folks. You are looking live on the campus of Lansing Catholic for this broadcast. Sorry, I'm a little late, folks. A little confusion in what the heck I was doing, but I am here, I am live, and we are looking at regional finals in high school lacrosse here in the state of Michigan. Hartland, the Eagles facing the Bulldogs from Brighton. Big game on the state stage today, folks. And Bo Lockwood has the Hartland Eagles leading 1-0 here. We are 7:58 remaining in the first. I am sunny side up on this side of the field. And can't see very much, but we got it. We're in. And I think it's all good. So there, netminder. I've got a roster. I've got things going on. And we are ready to roll, folks. Turnover in the middle of the field by Brighton. And Hartland has dominated so far in this one in terms of time of possession. Good defense there by the Bulldogs. And the Bulldogs will get out of there. Oh, big hit there. No call. But he's up. Yep, we got a flag from the backside. Long pull with it on that side. Going to speed into the offensive zone as Hartland pressing out mightily on the Bulldogs so far in this one. And so really the first offensive set so far for Brighton in this one as they look to tie this one up 1-1. Good drive up from inside, looking, fire, scores! And there they go. They tie it up right on cue, folks. This one's going to be a good one. Mr. Carson Bling Bling finds the back of the net. And the Bulldogs will tie this one up at 1. We're almost at midfield, pretty close at midfield. A little bit of a side angle here, but we are moving and we are going, folks. So 1-1, Hartland and Brighton tied up here in this one.
Hartland goal, scored by number 7, Carson Billing.
Billing with the bling bling. And Brighton knots us up at 1. I think I can pretty much just keep this angle here, folks. I'll just move it and talk, which is great. I went away from the stands. Face-off win there for Hartland. And Hartland will get into the offensive zone and get a touch. We get a timeout here. Yes, we are. Good timeout there by Coach Nick. And Coach Nick gets a timeout there to set the stage as his midfielder had a little bit of trouble there getting a touch. So this is the key game of the evening around the state of Michigan.
Now a message from your local Meijer. Local sports are the biggest win
this was
for our
the big one.
community.
Everyone was
They
looking
build
at it. When the
leaders,
brackets
teach
came
good
out,
sports,
everyone
and
said, boy, that's
bring us all together. That's
the
why Meijer goes above and beyond to support
Hartland,
hundreds of local teams in the Midwest, including your very own. From the little leagues to the big leagues and from uniforms to stadiums, Meijer knows that when we support the home teams, we all win.
Hartland has had a very good year. Only one loss on the season. That was back at Brother Rice way early at the beginning of the season. This is for the Division I Region 2 final here at Lansing Catholic. Hartland has rolled through this region, only giving up one goal. 27-0 over East Kentwood, then 19-1 over Howell, and now they sit here for the next game against Brighton. Brighton 16-2. They went 16-2 against Grand Ledge, and then a 12-3 win over Hazlitt. So both teams playing very well right now, cooking on all cylinders, and we are back in action. So 1-1 here, 6:30 remaining in the first. This is a Lax Losi exclusive here up here in Lansing by myself, by my lonesome here on the other side of the field, which is actually great. I gotta be honest with you. I don't have a lot of people yelling. The sun is a little bit of a problem, but not too bad. Got the hat pulled down. 51 there for Brighton is that man, Charlie Anderson. I refer to him as Mr. Anderson. That's Lockwood number 2 there. He's going to lose it. Brighton, we're going to get here. Ooh, we're going to get an interference call. I didn't see that one by the official. But Hartland will retain possession here. Head coach Jim Carl, good team this year. Very excited about this matchup. I know that for a fact. Coach Nick, a great job here taking over for Coach Potter, who I just saw walking in. Mr. Potter's been very good here. Inside, good defense to go back behind. Lockwood, they got a lot of attention on Mr. Lockwood, as you expect Brighton to be all over him, all down. Another turnover there by Hartland. Brighton looking to clear. Long pass here, middle of the field. Dangerous. She's dangerous. Pick up there, Lockwood, back. Fires, good save. Outlet. And here comes Brighton. They got numbers if they hurry with a 4-on-3. So fast-paced action here. 1-1, 4:41 remaining in this one. Feed here, man wide open. Ooh, fires high and wide. Right into your living room, folks. Got a good angle on that one is Brendan Mercier, senior. And unfortunately for the Bulldogs, Hartland was closest. Bad pass, errant pass, but picked up by Hartland. And they will speed into the offensive zone and get a touch. So Brighton playing well defensively, but offensively, not as much. 23 for Hartland. Joey Manford with it. 66 there is Mr. Josh Waiter. Not a lot of movement by Hartland. There's a break there by number 1. They're all over Lockwood. Pass up top, number 7. That's Noah Luck, who has a lot of goals this season. He was in there. He takes it outside the cage. Noah Luck, second leading scorer on the team for Hartland behind Mr. Lockwood, but Luck has performed extremely well as I've been following him. That's going to be a big poke away there as Luck is going to lose it. And Brighton will pick it up. Careful. Back to the goaltender for Brighton. So while Bo Lockwood is the driving force of the Hartland offense, they've got some other players who have contributed to this almost record-breaking season. I would think that if you tallied up all of their goals this season, that they got to be up there because they've had some big wins, a lot of goals scored. Ooh, good move there, using his body on the inside. Fires. It's going to be wide. One more step there. Number 2 for them is that man, John Erdant. I believe Erdant is attending Harvard, I believe. I know they've got one commit to Harvard. And this was a makeshift put together, so my typical due diligence was not performed. So this was kind of a throw together game. Fire, long range, scores! Mr. William Johnson, long range, beats the Anvil, and Brighton takes their first lead of the game here in Lansing, 2-1 with 2:29 remaining in this one. So Bill Johnson, William Johnson, finds the back of the net, and Hartland finds themselves down. And I would assume that let's try this. Hopefully that is better. Having some audio issues here, according to my crack staff, my mother. You know what I bet it is? I'll fix it at halftime, folks. If it's still loud, I think I know what it is. Fires. That's going to hit the post. That is going to hit the post. And that's going to come all the way out to midfield. And Brighton is going to push. They have numbers. They got a long pole, though. So they go post. You're going to get a loose ball push there as Brighton will retain possession with 1:25 remaining in this one. All right, my mother says I got the right plug finally. That could have been what was happening last time, too. So we've got 1:18 remaining here, folks, and here comes Brighton again, up 2-1. High errant pass will find its way to the track, and an unforced turnover by the Bulldogs will leave Hartland a minute 11 here with that high-powered offense. Not something that head coach Jim Carl wants to do. That's the anvil. Fires the middle of the field. Good catch there. Speeds into the offensive zone. And they're going to get a touch here as we hit 55 seconds remaining in the first half. Back behind Lockwood. He's a crafty one. Takes a spill, but loses his man. Finds a cutter. Scores! Yep, great look by Lockwood as he was ducking and dodging behind. Finds Luck on the cut. And that is a familiar conversation and a familiar combination as well for Hartland as Lockwood to Luck with 39 seconds left ties this one up. And I think this is what you're going to see all day, folks. Two of the top teams in the state battling for a regional championship and a chance to move on to the quarterfinals, which will be this Friday.
Hartland goal, scored by number 70, Noah Luck. The assist.
Ball down, loose here, 30 seconds remaining. Brighton's going to get it. They're going to have to hustle. Nope, they're going to lose it again. And here we go, as we got 23 seconds remaining here. The scoreboard is in the opposite direction of where I'm looking, so I'm going to have to go by my internal clock because we got 15 on the clock. Lockwood's going to go. You know that. Oh, behind the back to Luck. Oh, he had him. That was pretty. He was open. 7-6, fires. That'll be wide. So we got 6 seconds left in this one. Brighton will pick it up, and I would expect them to run this one out. Just going to walk it up, and they're going to call it a day here at the end of the first. And that'll do it. So that'll do it here in the first. A very eventful first quarter, folks, as Brighton is going to lead in this one 2-2.
Score at the end of one quarter of action. The Eagles 2, Bulldogs 2.
Lots of action around the state today.
Way to treat the whole athlete with the leading sports medicine team in Michigan, Henry Ford Health System. At our new Center for Athletic Medicine, you'll get the same care the
I was watching that
Henry Ford Health System.
Grand Rapids Catholic Central game as they were battling EGR.
The second half page of the MHSAA
I've not seen
website
any
gets you closer to
updates
the
from
action
that.
with
Looking to
features on
look
high
out to
school sports from
head
around
coach
the
Tim
state.
Murray. EGR is leading that one 12-5. Shout out to Grand Valley head coach Tim Murray for that update.
Second half, your first stop for high school sports information.
Grand Rapids Catholic Central, a very good season this year. Been following them closely, but a tough matchup against EGR, as the Pioneers have played extremely well all season long, and they are speeding towards a regional championship. So we are deadlocked at 2-2 here in this one, folks. But I appreciate you tuning in here. Anybody tuning in, watching, following. Things are good, and this is the game of the day in Michigan. Face off here, ball down. Scoop through it. He's got it. And Brighton will win the opening faceoff here of the second quarter. Go backwards. Pole, touch, and Brighton will set up shop in the offensive zone here in a tie game, 2-2. Just good to see a lot of these boys out here. You know, we look back to March when it was COVID and whatnot. Good defense there by Hartland up top here. Will Johnson, who's got the goal for Brighton. He's got one goal. Fires. Got it. Good take there. Lefty action as Billing pays the bill. Carson Billing with his second. He's got two now, and he's going to put Brighton back up here 3-2. Carson Billing from Mr. William Johnson at 11:05 here in the second, and Brighton will lead this one 2-1. Brighton's had a strong season. They had a COVID situation, middle of the year-ish, that kind of set them back a little bit, but they are healthy and they are rolling and extremely excited about this one as they felt that first time that these two teams met at Brighton. You know, I watched it, and I would say that, Brighton, was very close all the way through the third. Fourth quarter, Hartland pulled away, and it was a situation where I think, Brighton just ran out of gas. Ball down there again as Lockwood lost it, and there's another ground ball picked up by Brighton, and the Bulldogs looking to speed through. Goes backwards. We're going to get a timeout. Oh, yeah, that's a timely timeout, folks. All of you who watch my broadcast know we love timely timeouts. And that one was very timely. And head coach Jim Carl definitely was timely there as long pole with it, looking to clear. Nobody was helping. So take a look back at really the season this year as we look at both teams. Brighton, you look at Hartland, and you got Hartland 18-0, 15-7. They lost at Rice 17-8. 18-9, 16, 19, 20, 15, 21, 19, 22, 27, 25, 19. I mean, they won at East Grand Rapids 14-9, and then they've gone 19, 27, and 19. So, I'm no math major, but that is a lot of goals and a lot of offensive firepower led by that man, Bo Lockwood, who'll be attending the University of Michigan next year. No, he's just a junior, so he's got one more year coming back. A number of players on Hartland will be playing their college lacrosse in the future. Brighton will pick this one up here at midfield as the crowd dies down. It's really nice over here, though. It's a little eerie because I'm so used to crowds yelling and screaming. So Hartland's going to double the ball over there, but a good move on the outside there. And that is a one-man clear, if I've ever seen one. So Brighton with a 3-2 lead here. Ball down, catching and throwing fundamentals. Ball down, going to be good ground ball there by Hartland. They're going to get it ahead there. That's Luck, and Luck is moving. He's going to Lockwood. Oh, that's a high one. So Brighton dodged a bullet there as Luck was rumbling towards daylight. Lockwood was open on the cut. And that fast break went awry. Netminer with it, 9:42 remaining, 3-2 Brighton. Ball down again, little loosey, good ground ball there. 34, good ground ball there. Got no 34 on my sheet, folks. I can't tell you that is. So my apologies, but 34 a good ground ball. He will be the man with no name, or the streets have no name. Back behind, it's Mr. Ardot. Ardant working, good defense there. Feeds up top, 20, takes a shot. We're going to get a penalty on that one, as we're going to get a cross check, as number 20 for Brighton took it in the middle of the field. That was Matthew Quinlan, and he took a good shot to the back of the shoulders. And we will see our first man up of the evening, as Brighton will go man up, leading 3-2 with 9:04 remaining in this one. Beautiful evening here at Lansing Catholic. Head coach up here, Mr. Rich Kimball. Great man. Pillar in the community up here in Lansing Catholic. Really done wonders building up their lacrosse program. Great facilities. And Brighton now looking here. 3 in the crease. Fires. Go! Yes, sir. One pass. That backside. They ran a little screen on this side. And that is, don't fear the bling. Mr. Billing has a hat trick. As Billing now with 3 lefty goals. That one on the man up. And Brighton now leads 4-2. Interesting to note, Hartland has not trailed by 2 goals since their Brother Rice game. And that's going all the way back to the beginning of April. April 10th was that game. So Jim Carl's defense doing a number here on this high-powered Hartland offense, as Hartland only has 2 goals so far in this one. Ball down, good win there. 2-2 for Hartland. Mr. Evan Busby, as Busby was a man to watch in the game that I broadcast against Brother Rice. Keys to the game, back behind 51. Charlie Anderson, a number of goals for Anderson. Also had a big game against EGR, as EGR with that zone defense. Good feed inside. Got it. That was a good catch spin there. Gavin Preston, as Preston finds the back of the net there. So good look. Anderson to Preston, and Hartland will make this a 4-3 game. Back and forth we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. But we got 4-3 here at Lansing Catholic. And just a great high school game. Good sized crowd on hand. Beautiful weather. Glad I'm able to join you and provide you it. We're going to get a loose ball push on Brighton. It's going to be Hartland ball, as number 9 for Brighton, Taylor Carson, fell down on top of the Hartland player. Loose ball push, and now Hartland's got an opportunity here to tie this up, and we've got some chanting going on. Cowbells were allowed, so we need more cowbell, but Hartland's got that one covered. There's Anderson with it. Mr. Anderson, lefty, is going to hit a defender. 33 is Ridge Bomeyer for Brighton. He is the Ridge Forrester. 7:28 left in this one. 4-3. Brighton ball down. Ridge will have that one. And Brighton looks to clear, as an unforced turnover by the Eagles will lead to Hartland pushing this one up. Going to have to get a touch here. Maybe look for Jim Carl to get a timeout if this doesn't speed ahead quicker. He's going to get it, and he got a man open here on the backside. Fires. That one did not get through, up in the air. Brighton, this one loose ball. Brighton will pick it up, but we've got a scrum. Ball down. Brighton has it doubled. Hartland's going to come out of there with it, as they had him pinned in the corner, and there's going to be a push with possession. It's going to be a penalty on Brighton on the sideline, as number 23, Mr. Joey Manford, came out of there with it and speeded up the sideline and was pushed out of bounds. I think I briefly heard that "you can't do this" chant, which I haven't heard since the old Redford Catholic Central basketball back in 1987. So Hartland will go man up for the first time tonight. 6:38 remaining, 4-3 Bulldogs with it. Loose ball push, 30 seconds. And look for Hartland and their high-powered offense to get Mr. Lockwood as they start Lockwood back behind an X. You got Luck over here, number 70 on the wing. So a little pick down pop up here, 21 with it. So Anderson on that side with Lockwood and Luck as they're filtering them through, feet up top. Good defense there by Brighton. 23, Joey Manford. He's the one who drew the penalty. He's out there, and there's Bo. Bo to Luck. Luck to Manford. Manford, little skip and go. All even now as Brighton will kill the penalty at the 6-minute mark here of the first. All the way backside here to Bo. Bo's got himself a shorty and the entire side of the field. He fires from deep. Oh, that was smoke. Smoke show. Smoke show, smoke show. So Lockwood just said enough is enough, set his feet. He had room against the short stick, created some space, got his hands free, and he pinned that corner. And we've got ourselves a 4-4 game, folks. Can't leave that man alone. I didn't see Jim Carl's scouting report, but I don't think it said let him set his feet and fire with no one within 5 yards of him. Good ground ball there. As Brighton, here comes the jump. Anderson with it, and we're going to get a turnover here as 15 for Brighton was speeding into the offensive zone. Mr. Kyle Duncan. Duncan forgot the ball, and it went out of bounds. And here comes Hartland again, and they got hustle. Number 13, long pole there, Mr. John Weber. Gets it to Luck. Luck to Lockwood. And back to the pole on Lockwood. Number 5, Ryan Doyle feeds the crease. Lockwood feeds the crease. He's going to get there. Did not get there to over and back. Picked up by Brighton. Ball down. That's going to be a push. It's offside or a push. One of the two. Can't do both. Pick up here with a quick restart for Brighton as the sun is setting. Should be a pretty cool sight when the lights go down in the city. 5 minute, just hit the 5 minute mark. That man, Mr. Carson Billing, has got the hat trick. He's got 3 of the 4. Go back behind an X. It'll overload that side. A little 2-man game here as using his strength on the inside there is Mr. Arnott. I know that Mr. Arnott back behind is a person of interest for Hartland. 4:20 left in this one. Back behind that, the man with no name, 34. Up top here, good patience here by Brighton, making the defense work. Oh, good take there. Fires. It's got to be high. That one's going to head towards the old Jennison Fieldhouse here in Lansing. 4:08 remaining. All tied at 4s here at Lansing Catholic. The dreaded clear, which in the state of Michigan this year has seemed extremely difficult for a lot of teams. Not a lot of consistency in terms of what was going on here, but Hartland will clear here. That's 2 in a row for them on the clear back behind Lockwood. And there's that matchup again, is Mr. Ryan Doyle. He's going to take a screen there as Lockwood's going to get some space. That's trouble. That's, oh, good poke there as Doyle says, don't hang that stick. Don't hang that stick. And here comes Brighton on the break. Brighton back behind, no numbers, pull it back out. Good patience there by Brighton as a good defensive play there by Doyle takes it away from the consensus first team All-State, potentially the player of the year in the state of Michigan. Tall task, no question about it, but Doyle showed his worth there. Now another good defense there. And now both teams picking up the defensive prowess as 2 forced turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Gives it back to Hartland, and they will look to break with number 23 there, Joey Matford. Matford is kind of a do-it-all. I think he plays multiple spots. D. Mitty going to get a fall down. No call there. 2:41 here, 4-4 deadlocked. very similar. That's Anderson with it. Up top to Manford. 21 there is Ryan Krause. No relation to Jerry Krause of the Chicago Bulls. Back behind, here's Lockwood again. Likes to operate back there with space, but a good job by Doyle. Doyle's got the last of them. Doyle staying with him and knocks it away. Yep, we're going to get a turnover here as Lockwood puts his hands on his helmet as Mr. Doyle says, I don't think so. Got to look here, though. Trouble. Is that clear again? Middle of the field. Yep, good. And Brighton now, as we hit the 2-minute mark, 2 minutes remaining. They're all tied at 4 in this great tilt. 2 good programs, 2 good coaches. Arnott has really drawn that pole. Number 3 has done a number on him for there. Is Mr. Bullock. Luke Bullock there has been assigned. Another turnover. Ball down. That's quite a matchup between those 2 good players. Fires, that'll be wide, and Hartland's going to get there first. Yep, as Hartland will get to the end line first, as that is another matchup. Heads up, coming at you. And now look out, look out. Oh, that was clean, and that is a good hit. He is down, unfortunately, and oh, they're going to blow the whistle now. He's going to have the wind knocked out of him because that was a clean hit. We will hope he is okay. And I think he just got the wind knocked out of him, folks. Yep, he's up on his feet. Number 66 there for Hartland, Mr. Josh Wader. But a good hit there. That's, you talk about the physicality in the game of lacrosse going away. And we saw a lot of physical play in the college game this weekend in all divisions, Division 1, 2, and 3. And, that was right there. He didn't lead. He was set. He was able to brace himself, and it was a good shot right to the midsection there. And he was fine. He's up and he's out, but he definitely got the wind knocked out of him. It was a good, clean hit by Brighton. But Brighton should have the ball here no, they don't have the ball, I guess. I guess this is going over to Hartland here. It must have been a turnover at the other end when they blew the whistle. Yeah, it should be Hartland ball. Or it should be Brighton ball, I would assume. We have a penalty? We do. Did they call a penalty on that, folks? It appears that they have. I'm counting 5 Bulldogs out there. So it did not appear to be a penalty. I did not see a flag, folks. So Hartland's going to go up here. Man up, 1:12 remaining here as a interesting chain of events unfolded there. Good hit. Brighton breaking turns into man up Hartland with a chance to take the lead at 5-4 as we are knotted at 4s. Filter through. They're going to bring Lockwood up. That's trouble. Yep. So you can see that was just an overload on this side as Lockwood started out at the X. Same thing they did on the last goal that he had as they bring him up to the backside, and that's not enough people for Brighton. And Lockwood, time and space, and that is not a good recipe for Mr. Jim Carl and Brighton as Hartland will take the lead. Lockwood's second of the day, and they are going to lead it 5-4. $50 seconds remaining in this one. Big face-off here just to really get out of the half. Brighton's going to jump. So 48 seconds remaining in this one here. We're going to get a timeout here by Coach Nick. So Coach Nick will call a timeout and say, hey, I got 46 seconds here. He's playing with house money at this point. Pin it over here so you folks can see the scoreboard. Beautiful night here. Big crowd on hand. Lots of people looking for this one.
All kinds of topics related to the well-being of our student athletes. Check out the health and safety page of the MHSAA website. Learn about multi-sport participation, heat and hydration, cardiovascular resources, as well as insurance benefits available for students. It's all on the health and safety page of
I figure we'll let the MHSAA get their advertisements in. So taking a look at the brackets. And if you have not seen the brackets yet, check me out on Twitter at Laxlocy, Laxlocy. Just scroll down and you'll see my brackets. Those will be updated tomorrow. I hope to have them before noon. Maybe I'll get them out tonight. Who knows? Depending on the drive back. But the winner of this game will move into the quarterfinals where they will face on Friday the winner of Saline and Plymouth. That's going on. Actually, that one should be over, so we should have an opponent for them as that one started at 6. That's the quarterfinals in that top bracket. Region 2 and Region 3 facing off. And then down below, you got Region 7 and 8, where you'll have Catholic Central, Macomb, Dakota going tomorrow for the winner in that one. And then Clarkston and Midland, which is going on right now. And that was one that I wanted to get to. It was a big debate on where to go to. But we got 37 seconds here in this one. Look for this overload here to find Lockwood again. They get ready to adjust. They go backside because they caught him. Yep. Oh, good save there. 29 seconds. You can see they ran the same thing, and then the backside freed it open. They just went the other direction, giving them options. 20 seconds. 5-4, Eagles. Backside, here comes Lockwood again. They better get there. They do. Goes back to the other side. There's Luck with it with 8, 7, 6, 5. He's going to run this one out as Hartland will go into the half with possession and the penalty. And so there will be no face-off to start the half as Hartland will continue their man up into the second half. So we are here. We are live. We are at halftime with your score 5 Hartland Eagles, 4 Brighton Bulldogs. We will take a quick break. I'm going to put you on mute, and then we'll be back in a little bit. Thanks for joining me. And we're back at Lansing Catholic High School here in Lansing, Michigan for the regional finals between two quality programs here in the state of Michigan. Hartland, the Eagles, lead 5-4 over Brighton. I was just trying to pull up some scores around the state, and we've got a couple of them. A very nice win. I want to give a shout out to Midland as Midland Dow defeats Clarkston for a regional championship victory there as Midland is moving on out of Region 8. Great win. I've been talking about them all season. They played the most difficult schedule that they could possibly do. They were on the road constantly, and it does not surprise me at all that they were able to take down the number one seed, Clarkston, and 17-9 was that one. They will face the winner of Region 7, and that will be the winner tomorrow of Catholic Central and Macomb, Dakota. I would expect CC to prevail on that one, but I know that Rom Damron out there has got Dakota playing very well, so anything can happen. But I would expect you to see a Catholic Central Midland quarterfinal matchup on Friday.
Regional finals, we will award medals and a trophy to the winning team.
Looking at another region, Region 3, and that's who will face the winner of this game. Saline defeats Plymouth 15-9. That game was played at Ann Arbor Skyline. So Saline is the regional champs in Region 3, and they will sit home. Hopefully, if they're smart, they jump onto Losey's locker room. If they're subscribed to Losey's locker room, then it would just pop up as soon as their game was done. They jump in the car, boom, notification is sitting there. Lax Losey is live. So they should be watching. Shout out to Saline. Nice win. Nice regional championship. Taking a look over in the Division 2 side of things. Forest Hill Central, I saw head coach Andy Shira as I was walking in. He had his trophy. I tried to give him a little handshake, a little fist action, and he had his trophy. So they defeated East Lansing 16-2 in that one. And so they are moving on as well. Now, another big one that I'm watching as we'll get ready here for this action, but down in Ohio, St. Ignatius leads Dublin Jerome 10-9 in the fourth quarter down there. And that is something else, folks. And then in the other one, Upper Arlington leads St. X 8-6 and Xavier of Cincinnati. So two great games going on down there. I wish I could be there. I've told people if anyone feels like donating a helicopter or just at least some helicopter time during lacrosse season for Losey's locker room, I would greatly appreciate it. You can reach out to me, direct message, or message me on my YouTube channel. So Hartland here, still with the man up. Fires, go! Little top shelf action there, right out of the halftime festivities. And Hartland will add to their lead as number 23, Joey Manford, that man, Manford. He's just a Manford. So Manford, a kid that, really kind of does it all, as I've mentioned a couple times in this broadcast. He's on the wing, he's playing defense, and now he's scoring. So I'm going to refer to him as Randall L. Randall L., player back in the NFL, could do a lot of different things. Anyone see Tim Tebow? I saw pictures of Tim Tebow, and he was ripped. So face off there goes to Hartland as Brighton jumped again. So we're sitting here at 6-4, start of the second, and this was kind of reminiscent of the first time that these two teams met. Oh, that's going to go to Brighton, actually, which is good for head coach Jim Carl. That was not Lockwood. I don't know. I don't think that was Lockwood, to be honest with you, folks. Mature, is that his name? Mature, yeah, I guess it is. I think I added an end in there. So here's Billing. He's got 3 for Brighton. Ball down, little lost that one. Brighton needs one here. William Johnson's got one. Good defense there. Nice play. Zach Dixon, but loose. Look out. Scars. As Arnott found the loose change and took it in and scored. And that was a much needed goal. Little scrambled egg situation. And Brighton gets one back here to cut it to 6-5. Timely. He had a turnover there. Great play by the Hartland defense. As you had Zach Dixon with a nice takeaway. Ball was loose. Arden had picked it up, had space, scored. And so now we are back at 6-5, and this is a really good game, folks. So Arntz scores. We're going to get a loose ball push on Brighton, and Hartland will take it over at the 10:45 mark here in the third. If that was Lockwood who scored, but I could swear it was not. But if it is, then he's got a hat trick. There's Mr. Anderson using his big body. He's not going to get in there. And that one will go wide. Oh, they're giving that one to Brighton. Big call there from the official who was 20 yards away, but had the right angle, I guess. And so Brighton will catch a break there on the shot by Anderson. And now we'll look to clear. Just keeping an eye on the clear. Oh, there's a loose ball. Tough catch there. Loose, trouble, goal. That was unfortunate for Brighton. Could be sunshine, but that one just bounced right off of the defender for Brighton. And that was easy pickings for Mr. Anderson. I think that was Christian Corona Beardsley. Nope, sorry, check that. Christopher Reeves there is a long pole, I think 29, who lost in the sun. Ball popped down and picked up by Mr. Anderson. And he puts Hartland back up 7-5 at the 10:16 mark.
Hartland goal, scored by number 51, Charlie Anderson.
Good win there. Brighton needed that one. And you want that ball in Mr. Billings' hand. He's got 3 for them. Crafty lefty. Winner of this game will take on the Hornets of Saline. There's the double. That's a push. That's good defense. It's back up top. He's got room. Fires. Good save there. There's the Anvil. Anvil with it. Outlet pass here to the middle of the field, and Hartland is off to the races. Over to Luck. Good defense there as they jumped him. Luck's got it. Luck to Anderson. Anderson falls down. Loose ball. Good defense. Picked up. There's Doyle, number 5. He's going to lose it. It's another good ride there by Hartland. You can see him just waiting at the midfield line, and they're going to get another turnover as Brighton struggling with the Hartland clear. And now we're going to go the other way. So Hartland with it down here. And there he is again. That's Ryan Krause with it. Krause into the zone. Spinning, good feed inside. Out fed the crease. Always difficult to feed the crease there, especially when he's not moving. There's Joey Manford. Long pass there, middle of the field. Picked up. Brendan Mercier, he's going to lose it. We get a loose ball push on Hartland. And they will retain possession. The Bulldogs will at the 8-minute mark here. 8:33 remaining in this one. We got 7-5. Hartland with it. The man with no name, number 34. Earl Campbell was 34. I'm going to go with Earl Campbell. Good defense. There's the double. Somebody's open. Move it. Move it. Oh, good catch inside, but that one's going to go wide. Hartland, fateful, very boisterous, as they typically are. Scores! Good take there. Right off the quick restart, Mr. Arndt, and he is not taking no for an answer. He picks up his second goal back-to-back for Mr. Arndt, trying to get the crowd fired up here as Brighton has cut it to a 1-goal lead again here at the 8:09 mark.
Brighton goal, scored by number 2, John Arts.
7-6 here. It is the game that we thought it would be. Win there by Hartland, as they will get it in, get a touch. Anderson with it, 51. And so looking to run that overload again, maybe to Lockwood. Lockwood always starting out back from X. That's it. Lockwood and Doyle, mano y mano. Feet there. Oh, good move. Good move. He's in. Oh, fires wide. Good take there as Ryan Krause. Good pump fake. Lockwood's back behind. Sunshine playing a little havoc here, folks. So put your glasses on. Fires. Good save. That ball's going to be loose coming into your living room. Good ground ball there. It's going to go out of bounds. That will be Brighton ball as Anderson will leave it behind. And Brighton now will look to clear. The ride has been very effective for Hartland, but this one will have wheels. Long pole firing. Oh, look at that. Looky as Art finds space inside. Looked like the save was made by the Anvil. And then Art picked up the loose ball, nobody on him, and he finds the back of the net, and we are deadlocked, folks. 7-7. So a game of runs, Hartland up 2, Brighton comes right back, and now we're all tied again as Art has gone crazy here in the third. He's got 3 in the quarter and 3 for the game, and he has tied this up single-handedly. 7-7, 6:58 remaining here at Lansing Catholic in Lansing, Michigan. Michigan State right down the road there. Number of good friends who went to school there listening. Mr. John Fry, Mr. Paul Cosgrove, and many, many others as Brighton keeps the momentum going and will get a touch and the win. Art now moving around. And Brighton with the big M-O, Mo. So really that trio of Arndt, Billing, and this man, Mr. Johnson. Johnson with it. Good fake there, going lefty. Fires, good save. Anvil had that one all the way. Anvil with a good outlet pass. That's going to get over his head, unfortunately. Ground ball, skips by. That's trouble. Where's Lockwood? Find him. Where's Lockwood? Find him. Where is he? Feeds again. Luck. Oh, nice play there. Nice play there. If you caught all that in the sun, as I sure didn't, but Lockwood went backside. Lockwood had it. Went a little underhand scoop to Luck, and Luck quick stick in, and we are now with a Hartland 1-goal lead, 8-7. The Hartland pole came over here. It skipped by him, unfortunately. Little hop skip over his stick, and that led to that break. And ultimately, the goal that breaks the deadlock here, 8-7. Hartland, 6:04 left in the third.
Hartland goal scored by number 70, Noah Luck.
Luck, and here comes Brighton right back at you. Give and go, scores! Oh yeah, give and go there. That was pretty as Mr. Billings pays the bill again for his 4th of the game right off the faceoff. That was very well executed. Give, go, goal. And we're knotted up here, folks. I would let anyone know that you can on Twitter or any other social media site that you want. If they want to see the game of the day in the state of Michigan, they might want to turn in here. Lock up your daughter, lock up your wife, lock up your back door and run for your life. 5:53 in this one. Lansing Catholic, 8-8. Hartland and Brighton. I'm your good ground ball there by Brighton. Brighton's got it. That's a tip away again there. A clear causing issues. Lux had it, lost it. Lux got it now, midfield. And the big man Rumble, he's got some speed too on him. So Hartland had it. They turned it over. The sun is going to be down for us, folks. I'm going to try and zoom in a little bit. Not sure how that's coming across on the screen. Hopefully everybody can see okay. Good speed there. He's got the double. Back behind is Lockwood. Lockwood spinning. Lockwood outside the cage, and that will be picked up by the netminder for Brighton. So Lockwood had a good look, turned the corner, could not find it. And now Brighton, ooh, little dipsy-do move there. Brighton struggled a little bit with the clear. And there's a long errant pass. It's going to be a race for it. Who's going to get there first? Two Eagles down in the corner. It's going to stay here as they gave it to Hartland. Nope, he changed his call, folks. Pointed the wrong direction as Anvil is going to fire up here with 4:36 remaining in this one. Number 3 for Hartland there is Luke Bullock. Gets it over Anderson. Anderson 51. Back behind to Lockwood as we speed towards the 4-minute mark. Bring those middies up to the middle as they will swap the middies from the attackman in the crease. Quite a game today. Both teams playing with a sense of urgency. Lockwood up to Anderson. They like the Anderson matchup. He's got room. He's in. That's going to be wide. They like the Anderson matchup against the Brighton pole. Lockwood's got it here in the corner. 3:51 left in this one. Good feed there. That's going to go over. I think the pole got a piece of it as Anderson had room on the inside. We've got a whistle and we've got discussions. And now we are back to action here as Hartland will keep it. That's Lockwood going. Oh, yeah. Yep. That's a big boy move there, folks, as Bo Lockwood, and we're going to get a penalty on the play as well. So an and-1 as Bo Lockwood's going to go, and then we're going to get a push with possession, I imagine, as Lockwood scores to put Hartland up 9-8. So we got an and-1 situation, 30-second loose ball push. Yep. So double trouble, Barney Rubble trouble for Brighton on that one as Lockwood got a step, scored, took the hit, and now Hartland will go man up for 30 seconds in this one. Nope, they're waving the goal off. Crease, no goal. So we've got no goal crease. So no goal. Lockwood does not score as they will wave the goal off, but they will give him penalty. Interesting. I got to think Coach Nick is not going to be happy with that one. Push before the goal, but Hartland will go man up here for 30 seconds at the 3:28 mark, and we are still back to deadlocked at 8s. Crazy 8s here in Lansing. There's that box. Yep, they run that overload. They're going to do it to somebody else, as normally they run it for Lockwood, and they did. They just kept filtering it through. Good take there on the inside. Good goal there. Nice play. And you can see Hartland's offense on that one as they filtered. They just cycled them through on that same side of the field, as that is Drew Lockwood gets into the action. So it's a Lockwood party. I'm waiting for Scott Lockwood to show. I'm not sure if there's any relation in the Lockwood family, but I was right in the fact that Lockwood did score and did make it 9-8. It just happened 30 seconds later. .307 remaining here. Big face-off here for Brighton, but really a game of runs. Good ground ball there as Billings has got it. He's got 4. Shifty got a man there, middle. Good patience there by Billings. Back this out a little bit, folks. Just a solid matchup from two of the best teams in the state. No question about it. These guys are both top 5. I've seen Brighton a couple of times. I've seen Hartland a couple of times. And, just in terms of sheer talent, there's no question about it. The man with no name with it, Johnson. Not Navin R. Johnson, but just Johnson. That's a tough angle there. Not enough room there on the inside, as I think that was Arndt. And good save by the Anvil as we hit the 2-minute mark in the third. 2 minutes remaining. As Hartland looking to clear. Ball down. Now the sun is directly in my face, but hey, what are you going to do? Might have to go glasses. Hope everybody can see. Lockwood's got it. Goes back behind. Triple teamed, 4 people on him. That's going to be saved by the netminder as they had a 4-bagger on that one. As we get 1:33 remaining in this one. Brighton again, trouble clearing, good speed. Goes backwards. 1:16 left in this one. Brighton down 9-8. 1 minute remaining, 1 minute remaining. Mercier, they seem to like this Mercier against the pole. I would get it back to Mr. Billings, number 7, or Mr. Arndt, and they do to Arndt. A good save there. Good save by the Anvil as Arndt got his hands free, looking for his 4th of the quarter on that one. But 2-4, the Anvil came up and made that stop. A couple of fakes here, faked out this cameraman, but I'm also doing 7 things, so give me a break. Ball down in the middle of the field here. 29 seconds left in this one. As Hartland's going to hold for 1 here, as that was that man, Manford. Anderson's got a lot of room. He's going to fire from deep and scores. As Anderson had room, time, and space. Late slide on that one, or really no slide, and Anderson does what he does. Mr. Anderson, a costly goal there by Brighton as Hartland goes back up by 2 in this back and forth tussle between 2 of the best teams in the state of Michigan. 10 seconds left on the clock, and you can see, people say, well, it's kind of the Bo Lockwood show out in Hartland. That is not the case, as they spread the ball around, and they got guys who can play. No question about it. Anderson, Luck, Manford.
Hartland goal scored by number 51, Charlie
So
Anderson.
2-1, that'll do it, and that will be the quarter. And a very, very festive and spicy 4th upon us, folks, as Hartland and Brighton in a battle as we speed towards the 4th quarter here at Lansing Catholic, with the Eagles leading 10-8.
Hartland Eagles 10, Brighton Bulldogs 8.
Sun is going down in the city and should hopefully go down soon enough for us. I'd like to get an update on that couple of games down in Ohio. But once again, now if I had like a staff, then they could talk to me in the headset and be telling me, they'd give me all the scores and I'd be just relaying things. It'd be very cool. Let's see, Upper UA wins 11-7 over Mr. Nate Sprong and St. X. So UA is in the finals. 11 minutes ago, Dublin Jerome and St. Ignatius tied at 13. Wow, that is quite a battle. Looking for other scores, not seeing anything, and I'm going to have to move along here as I've got, the sun is a killer. My good friend John is saying the sun is a killer. I know, what are you going to do? I think everybody's fully abreast. If you've ever listened to me and done my broadcast, I could be in a tree. I could be on a chair. I could be underneath the bleachers. But we're going to go and we're going to do what we can do. And we are here, and I bet you in about 3 minutes that's going to go down. We're going to be prime time for the fourth quarter in this one, folks, as Brighton now wins the faceoff. Bad pass behind him and low, but a good pickup there by Mr. Billing. And Brighton trouble clearing again. Good speed. Passed it. Is that going to get out of bounds? Oh, that's going to be a loose ball push. Going to get bailed out on that one. So we get a bailout on that one, and Brighton will retain possession. 10-8, fourth quarter, regional title on the line. Brighton needs somebody to step up here. It was all Arndt. Is that a double negative? It was all Arndt in the fourth. Shot there, good save. Rebound. Oh, good play there by the Anvil. The Anvil stoned that one low and away, and now Hartland looks to clear. Pole speeding. Stop there, get it to Lockwood. He will settle things down, and there's Luck with it. No relation to Andrew Luck. At least I don't think it is. It could be, but I'm not sure why that would be the case. Here comes the double. And you start Lockwood way back at X. They put him on that end line, give him a lot of space. And we go back up here to the middle, and you see Lockwood come around. Number 7 is Drew. Oh, there's a goal. Hello. Don't blink. Don't blink, as Drew Lockwood is another playmaker in the Lockwood lineage. And Hartland now leads 11-8, and eerily similar to the first 2 times that these teams met, as Hartland pulled away in the fourth and won that one 16-10. And we're kind of in that range, unfortunately, folks. So the first 3-goal lead of the contest, as the Eagles lead it 11-8, and it's getting to be that crunch time. Face-off win, ball down, Malachi crunch. So Jerry Krause finds the back of the net from Lockwood, and we got ourselves a 3-goal game. So I guess this is why they put the press box on that side of the field. Shot there, ball down. That was a quick shot by Brighton. I would have liked to seen a little bit longer possession on that one. It's only a 3-goal game with 9 minutes left. Trouble, Lockwood. Nope, Luck fires. Good save. That one is way up in the air. Ball down, good ground ball, and he's going to get it out. Get rid of it. Brighton pushing. Gets set up here, Bulldogs, as Brighton trails by 3, 11-8. Need a good possession here by the Bulldogs. I've not seen Billing. There he is, back on the field, going away from Billing, even though he's got the pole. Shot there, good save by the Anvil. Brighton will get there first, and they will retain possession. .902 left in this one. Bulldogs down 11-8. There's Arndt. Arndt, man with no name. Ball down. Good rush. You can see Hartland really, they've been doing that all game, really pressing out on Brighton. Johnson bullying his way, but that only lasts so long. When the double comes, fires to no one, and that one goes out of bounds, and an unforced turnover by the Bulldogs, as Johnson doing a little too much, a little more dancing than dodging, and that one goes out of bounds. John Weber there, number 13 for Brighton. I haven't mentioned his name all day, but I will give him and his family a plug. Little Skippy on the inside, a little dangerous pass picked up. That's Doyle. Doyle has played well. Long pole with it. I think this ball needs to go through Mr. Billings. Feed is too far. And Brighton now with consecutive turnovers and a long pass here to Lockwood, who may have lost in the sun, but he's got room. And he will set up in the offensive zone. And Brighton with Hartland with a 3-goal lead. They're going, though. That's what they do. Good save. Maybe a little bit more clock. Another turnover by Brighton. That's 3 in a row, and Luck's got it. Fires. That'll be wide. 3 in a row turnovers by the Brighton Bulldogs. And unfortunately, Hartland's got it. And a 3-goal lead with 7:30 remaining. Luck got a good look there. Fire. Lockwood scores. Yep. As Bo Lockwood now finding room on the inside, he will score again, and he will lead Hartland to a 4-goal lead. And Brighton now in a little bit of trouble, folks. Barney. Brighton is in Barney, as in rubble, as in trouble. 7:24 need this face-off. This one is critical, and Hartland will win that one as well, as they have done a very nice job at the X. It hasn't been dominant, but Reagan Pashby has done his job and won face-offs when they really needed it. So look for Coach Nick here. Probably run some clock as Lockwood gets run over. Shot there. There we go. Mr. Anderson. And the Eagles are flying high as their offense has exploded. And they now lead it 13-8. And I got to tell you, it's almost a carbon copy, folks, of the first time that they met, as they now lead by 5 at 13-8. 3 face-offs and 3 consecutive turnovers by Brighton has led to this onslaught by the Eagles, as Anderson has a bunch in this one, along with Luck and Lockwood. And I got to tell you, Hartland, very, very impressive in their performance here. They took the best shots of Brighton, and they were able to come back. And I would say that, another turnover here by Brighton is now 4 in a row for Brighton. Actually 5, if you go back even farther on that pass that went to nowhere. So 5 turnovers in a row for Brighton. Hartland taking advantage of it, and that's what you do as a good team. If you're going to give me more chances, I'm going to make you pay. 6:26 remaining in this one. Hartland leads it by 5. Double there, back behind it. Lockwood, long pass here. There's to his brother. What do we got? I'm not sure what that call was. Lockwood, look at him hustle, though, folks. Look at him hustle. Good hustle. Trouble. Timeout. Nope. Really needed a timeout there, as another turnover by Brighton. That is 6 in a row by the young men from Brighton, unfortunately. Playing hard, doing the best they can. But anytime you give an offense like the Eagles this many opportunities consecutively, you unfortunately will wind up on the wrong side of the ledger. Double there. There's Luck. Fires. Good save. Good save by the netminder, Mr. number 33. And here comes another ride that is going to cause... Oh, nope, Art's in. And Arndt not going to score. Yep. So Arndt, there was no way he was not going to score on that one, as they catch the break they needed. And that was a situation like in football. Don't let anyone get behind you. But that one, unfortunately, Arndt scooped, dashed, and scored. So, 5:33 left, 13-9. big face-off here at the X. Every one of them is going to be critical. I think it was a double negative. He aren't not going to score, so that means he was going to score. So actually, it did work out all right. Ball loose. Big one here. That's why we're zooming in to show the importance of the ground ball. And Hartland's going to get it. Got to be hard ride now. Brighton has got to go all out, folks. Ride, ride, ride. Ride, Captain Ride. He was on the sideline. So up, another ground ball. Stick to the face. Timeout, Jim Carl. Yep. You knew that was coming. Jim Carl's like, I've seen enough. And so we are at the 5:05 mark in this one, folks. 13-9, Hartland exploded. Jim Carl with a timeout. They got a very important goal from Mr. Arndt. That is his fourth of the half. And we sit here at 5:05 remaining in a 4-goal game. Some of the big games tomorrow in Michigan high school lacrosse. You've got the regional finals in Region 6. Halar Warriors, hats off to thee. Brother Rice High School will battle rival Birmingham United right down the street at Seaholm. That one's going to face off at 7:30. Tune in to this channel for potentially live streaming action. At least I plan to, at least. And the faithful really on their feet here for Hartland. We don't need any more cowbell. I think we've got our fill. Also, tomorrow you're going to have Northville battling South Lyon. South Lyon, got to know them this year as they did a nice job. Charity event, had a Brother Rice Orange team play in that, tried to raise some money for them. A lot of discussions going on here as Hartland wants the ball on this side of the field. And they're going to get the call here, I guess, as Lockwood and Luck intimidated the official, but didn't matter as Billing had some choice words to say as he scooted by the two Hartland star players. Really been quiet as Billing had a big first half. He's been shut down in the second half as Hartland has made the adjustment. Arndt has picked up the slack as well. And, Johnson had a big goal early, but he has been fairly quiet. But this is the guy that I like. Fires high as Billing, really his first shot in a while. Back behind is Arndt. Good screen. Freed's there. He's open. He's in. Scores. Yep. You saw that one. Good cut there off the backside. They set the back screen. Arndt came off the screen and Billing simultaneously on the quick cut. And Arndt finds Billing, and we are back at it, folks. Hope you didn't tune out. Where'd you go? Don't leave, folks. This one is not over. We've seen way too much exciting lacrosse over the weekend to have my journey to Lansing end in non-excitement. We got 4:30 left in this one, 13-10. And another crucial face-off here at the X as Brighton has scored the last two, and we're going to get a win there. Big win. Maybe another timeout here by Carl, potentially. He's going to call one. Johnny on the spot, and I called that one beforehand. So Paul Cosgrove out there, you can see that I do participate in calling what's going on in the field. So no more timeouts for Jim Carl, but that was a situation where you're down 3. You want another face-off. You got the big Mo going, and you want to keep the Mo.
Nearly 2,000 of the state's top student athletes were recognized this year through the Scholar Athlete Award presented by Farm Bureau.
Some of the other games on tap for tomorrow. Mike DeWitt and Rockford will be battling Granville tomorrow for the Region 1 Regional Championship. I want to know who won that Lake Orion Rochester Adams game this evening. That was a big tilt as Ron Hebert and Coach Tariglia battling. I compared it to Apollo Creed and Yvonne Drago today on Twitter. And I said, I don't think anyone's called Tariglia the Siberian Bull, nor Ron Hebert, the king of Sting. Got some cheering going on by the Hartland faithful, which is always nice to hear. 4:21 remaining here. Brighton's got it. They are down 3. Big possession. Every one of them critical. Johnson's in. He's got room. Good back check. Up in the air. Good pick up there as Hartland will come up with that one. Big stoppage there as Johnson. And now we've got some takeaway. Ball came loose, but picked up and recovered by Hartland. The Anvil skips it back over there, number 13 with it. Time is a ticking, and we're going to get a timeout by Coach Nick. No, he didn't get it. He did not get the timeout. We're going to get a possession, which, when you think about it, it's better than a forced turnover leading to a break. At least they can set their defense. And their defense has played well. 3:37 left in this one, 13-10. I'm telling you, Billing is the man, and they keep going away from him. They found him on the cut before, but it all started with him having the ball. They moved him to the crease. It looks like, nope, he's got it there. There we go. No, that's not him. Backside, good look there. Billing not on the field. Fires. That is an easy save for the Anvil. And if pass to the middle of the field, is going to get by. Ball is down and loose. Could be unsettled. Scooped up. Arndt is not out there either, I don't believe. All right, let's get these kids back on the field here as Billings checks in. Billings fires. It's going to be wide. Would love a two-man game, Arndt and Billings. But here is Arndt. Lefty fires high. That one's headed towards the parking lot. 2:31 left in this one, 13-10. As the lights start to take over. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Good defense there. 33 for Hartland. Here comes the double. Somebody's open. Move it. Long pass over here. A bouncy bounce. Get the ball to Arndt or Billings in this broadcaster's opinion. Arndt draws. Good defense. Feed into the crease. Gets by everybody. We are at the 156 mark. Mitchell Hanna with it, number 16, back behind. Spinning, fires, good defense by Hartland. Yep, nice defense as the helmet comes off on the field for Hartland, or Brighton. But Hartland has got 1:30 left to salt this one away. We're going to get a timeout by Coach Nick as Hartland's defense steps up and really puts the clamps on that last possession by Brighton. And they lead at 13-10 with 1:28 remaining in this one. Quite a game here, folks. Quite a game for both teams, playing very, very well. Dublin Jerome pulls it out in Ohio. Shout out to my Ohio correspondent, Mr. Charlie Brennan. Charlie, a pillar in the community down there in the Chagrin Falls area. Son's gone through university school, played lacrosse. Son Charlie playing football at Hobart. Had the Hobart t-shirt on the other day from the old school back in the day when they won the national championship in lacrosse. All right, folks, let's set the stage here. Enough of your jibber jabber, John. 1:28 left in this one, 13-10. Timeout, Hartland. They have the ball. They have the lead. And they're going to look to salt this one away. We've got the crowd in a festive mood. Cinderella story, now about to become the Masters champion. No, about to become regional champions, and they're not a Cinderella story. Been number 1 or number 2 in the state in some people's polls. Perennial number 2 in most polls. Coincidence? Lockwood wears 2? Maybe. Brighton's got to push out and make something happen here, but you've got some skilled players that can run this clock out. Luck, Lockwood, Anderson, and they're going to play a little keep away here, is just run a little bit of a weave with Luck and Lockwood behind. Lockwood's just going to go, though. He's going to go and score. Yep. So in the end, they ran a little weave behind with Lockwood and Luck. But as they are prone to do, they score when they have the chance. Coach Nick, green light, and they do. And so now that will pretty much do it here, barring a miracle or a natural disaster, as Hartland is going to win this one. They lead 14-10 with 54 seconds remaining. And the first game, if you recall, between these two teams was 16-10, and we are eerily similar to that, as Hartland will win that. Oh, it's steal there. Jumped him, goated him, feeds, not going to get through. A little higher on that one. Ball in the corner. Hartland fighting, and this could go on for the rest of the game for all Hartland cares. It'll go out of bounds. Brighton ball. They are going to need some sort of miracle. Quickly feeds, not going to catch it there. That's been a little bit of the story here for the Bulldogs today, as feeds on the inside just couldn't come up with it, and we're ticking down to 10 seconds left in this one, and you're going to see the Hartland Eagles celebration as they're going to count it down, and it's like New Year's Eve here in Lansing, as Hartland is going to celebrate the new year and a regional championship. Congratulations to the Hartland Eagles, Coach Nick, parents and fans of Hartland, as they will win the regional championship here at Lansing Catholic, defeating Brighton 14-10 in a great game by both teams. Shout out to Brighton. Coach Jim Carl, big supporter of the program. And that will do it here from Lansing Catholic. So I appreciate everyone tuning in. If you would do me a favor, hit subscribe before you click off. If you subscribe every time I go live, you'll get an alert, enable notifications, and I really appreciate it. Follow me on Twitter at LaxLosi. That's at LaxLosi. I appreciate you tuning in, and join me tomorrow night as we will be back on the air for Brother Rice Birmingham promptly at 7:30. Take care, everybody. Have a great night.